Hi, welcome to Teacher Inspiration Station. I'm Melissa Clark. In today's video, we're going to talk about bribing your students. Is it okay? Is it not okay? What is bribing anyway? So basically what bribing is, it's persuading someone to do something you want them to do in exchange for a gift. So if you do this for me, I'll give you this. An example of this in the teaching world is saying to a student, you know, if you finish all your work, I'll give you a lollipop. Or, you know, even a parent coming up to you and slipping you a couple $100 in exchange for you giving their student an A in your class. So those are definite examples of bribing. Now, what I do in my class is called positive reinforcement. So that's basically recognizing positive behavior in hopes that it will continue. So if I see Johnny doing a nice job on the carpet, I may say, oh my goodness, look at Johnny sitting on the carpet in a 5-point check. What? And yes, I really am that animated in my class. My kids think I'm, you know, silly, but that would be an example. Or giving, you know, a high five, or a sticker, or, you know, drawing a happy face on their thumb. So those are examples of positive reinforcement. Now, some may say, you know, it's a fine line. You know, I don't even see the difference between bribing and positive reinforcement. But to me, bribing is giving a student something in exchange for them being good or doing what they're supposed to do. What I do is simply recognizing desired behavior, and I think that's okay. Something else that I do in my class is I do a star of the week. So a star student of the week, and I pick someone who I think did their best job during the week. And on Friday, you know, I do a whole speech, and I can do a separate video on this whole star student thing. But before I even do it, I talk to my students about what it is, who gets it, what you should do if you do get it, and what you should do if you don't. So, you know, if you get it, you're not, you know, bragging or, you know, showing off. And if you don't get it, you're not upsetting, pouting, but you're, you know, what do? We clap for them. We say congratulations. And, you know, and my students get it. They understand. And I've been doing it for years, and I haven't had an issue with it. So, do I think that sometimes it's okay to bribe students? You know, sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do to survive. So, and in certain situations, I don't think it's harmful. Last year, my students, we had to do a performance for the school, and we did 2 poems, and there was actions to the poem, and they had to stand in a certain spot. And we practiced a lot. We practiced in the morning, we practiced in the afternoon, and it got boring and it got tedious. And, you know, we've talked about it. My kids understand that we have to practice in order to do a good job. But I'd say, you know what, okay, we're going to practice our poem. And they go, oh, again. And, you know, one day I said, you know what? If you guys do a good job and we practice without complaining and we do an excellent performance, you know, we'll do a little something special. And they said, oh, you know, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And I said, you know what? I've already said too much. All right, children, from the top, chop, chop, you know, and, you know, it did help. Did they perform because they were gonna get something special? No. They genuinely wanted to perform for their friends or family and for the school, but that was just a little something, you know, special I did as my way of saying thank you for doing a good job, and thank you for just, you know, sticking with it and practicing and all that. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And like I said, I think students need to understand that, you know, it's not always about them, that we need to celebrate each other's successes, and, you know, that's where the whole positive reinforcement thing comes in. And I also feel like it gives your classroom a nice vibe if you're you know, praising students, you know. So I mean, do I praise students for every great job I see in my classroom? No, you know, I can't all day just say, oh, hi, good job, Keisha, good job, Lucas, oh, everyone's like, oh, you know, I can't do that. You know, that's silly. But it's nice to recognize behaviors, you know, positive behaviors sometimes, and you know, kids like it, and I think adults like it as well when their efforts are being recognized. Anyway, what do you think? Please leave a comment down below. And you know, I'd like this channel to be a discussion. You know, I don't want it to just be me sharing my knowledge or my experience. What experiences do you have? What perspectives do you have? You know, so that's what I want my channel to be about. Just sharing the knowledge and learning from each other. Of course, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and of course, please consider subscribing if you like my channel, and I'll see you all in the next one.